Qualifying a lease lead, qualifying a tenant is so important for doing the job, helping your clients or future clients, saving your own time and making money. I know there are a ton of agents or soon to be agents that are going to want to crush leases, especially at the start. This video is for you. I just did a video that breaks down the possibilities to make real money with leases, and this is to add to that. In this video, I'll go over exactly what you need to know. First, understanding your client's income. Second, the intricacies of the credit check or credit report. And third, maybe most important on the list, person to room ratio. Watch this video to the end and you will learn a ton. But as usual, if you were looking to have it all to take action right away, look to the Real Estate Lease Lead and Growth Mastery course in the description below. More on that later in the video, but let's just dive right into the computer. Okay guys, we're just on my video flow checklist here, and I like steps. If you know me, I like numbered steps, nice organized numbered steps. And this qualifying tenants and client communication is a 5-step process. The first 3 I've kind of mentioned before, and those are the main 3, but then I'll get into a couple other things that I really want you to know. Okay, step 1, rent and income ratio. A great starting point, right? This is the great starting point when you are qualifying your tenants, but this is only one part, right? Pre-taxable income, this is what you need to find out from them. Pre-taxable income should be 3x the amount of annual rent. An example, if the rent is $2,400 per month, right? We times that by 12, we have $28,800, and now we need 3 times that, right? And it can be one. You can be one income. Let's say it's 2 people, a couple. Sometimes you only need to have one person's income. Sometimes they want both. But 28,800 times 3, we'd want an annual income of 86,400, right? This is the first step of qualifying. Just know that you will get clients. The average couple makes 120,000 a year here in Ontario, right? You will get clients that qualify. And at this point, you're actually asking them, start to visualize in the course. If you ended up getting the course down below, I really get you visualizing the flow of this transaction, right? This is your first step. The tenants reached out to you. You're qualifying them. You're not wasting any time. First, rent and income ratio. Keep that 3x amount of annual rent in mind, pre-taxable income. Step 2, just finding out their credit score, right? I'll mention this AAA, AA, single A stuff, but realistically, that is more lingo between real estate agents that you might see. You might see literally on a lease listing, that they will please only AAA tenants. So I just want you to know what that means, right? It is a credit score. And again, in the course, I show you how you send Equifax, right? There's Equifax or there's TransUnion, right? These are things you send to your clients and they get their credit score. Sometimes you might have to go a bit deeper and get their complete credit report. But that, again, that's stuff I touch on. But credit score, this is only one part as well. Single A, 400 to 650, AA, 650 to 750, and AAA, 750 plus. Again, that doesn't mean that much. I just want you to know what you're looking for. So if anything, you want to just screenshot this, right? So this will just give you exactly what's up. Very poor credit score range often reflects significant financial challenges, right? You'll go through this whole thing. They might struggle to get approved by some landlords without additional assurances. Fair scores indicate moderate level of risk, with tenant scores in the range with negative marks on their credit reports, late payments, high credit utilization. Good, we're getting into good. A good credit score indicates responsible financial behavior, timely payments, and of course, excellent tenants. Tenants with excellent credit scores see very low risk is what, of course, they are aiming for. So about here, this range to this range, you might be getting into the AAA. And again, that lingo is only for you and other real estate agents, right? So what you're looking for, what can happen in the sweet spot? You may get tenants that have a ton of money with horrible credit scores. You may get tenants with 800 plus credit scores that make less than 50,000 per year. You are looking for the sweet spot, right? Credit score of 650, 700 plus, and a good rent to income ratio of about 2.75 to 3x plus, right? Ideally plus on that one. But if you get around this area, this is your sweet spot of what you're looking for in the first 2 steps, right? Third step, maybe even the most important, like I mentioned in the intro, right? Person to room ratio. It has to be a right fit. A landlord will sometimes literally just say no, or even it might not be allowed via the condo rules and bylaws, right? So you will get stuff like this. 4 AAA tenants make 100K a year each with an income basically crushing it and want to live in a 1+1 or 2 bed, right? So guess what? They had the amazing income ratio. They have good credit report, but step three, they want to live in a smaller place. And you will get people like this. And unfortunately, the thing is about that, nobody wants that. The landlords definitely don't want that. And they might come with more people as well. So just keep that in mind. Person to room ratio has to be right. For pets, right? This can happen for sure. These people that you qualify might have pets. You got to keep this in mind. This is not a bad thing by any means that they have pets, right? Some lords do not accept pets. It will depend on your client and the market, right? Sometimes as the market slows, landlords, listing agents, yada, yada, they seem to open up a bit more, open up communication with the listing agent about your client. If they are 800 plus and 3, 4, 5x rent to income ratio with one small pet, it still might work, right? In the course, I show you a nice little pet exemption condition clause for lease that we've used that has worked as well. It'll all be down there in the description below for you. I'll mention this as well because I love to go above and beyond. These tenants of yours, and I'll mention something at after step 5 of just how possible value these tenants are. Some people just like disregard them, and that's okay. You're brand new now. Established agents don't want them. Treat them like gold, okay? Have that LTV. You know, I talk about LTV, lifetime value. If you can spend a few extra minutes and get your done for your clients, this is something we'll remember for the rest of their life. People love their pets. However, if it's too hard, and it's a hard no, just move on. Time is money. If the landlord's like, nope, 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 just move on. But if you can spend that little extra time, right? The condition, you have this nice clause that they are fantastic tenants. They promise to like keep it clean. It's a small pet, yada, yada. You can take that extra time sometimes because they will remember it. Okay, step 5. And this is basically just so you know the documents, right? Client document organization. 1, valid photo ID, driver's license or passport. 2, credit score. 3, like mentioned, you might need a full credit report. It's right there too. Same thing. I'll show you, I'll pop on the screen here what a credit score looks like, just so you can see it. You've never seen one before, but you might have to go a bit deeper, and I'll even zoom in on this one section that shows full credit report. 4, letters of employment. This will be necessary. So if your potential leads, these lead tenants, right? Clients or potential clients are reaching out to you and they have maybe not told you the truth. Just make sure they know I'm going to need all this information anyways, right? So letter of employment, last 2 to 3 pay stub, references, sometimes references outside of family will be required, or previous landlord recommendation. That is the best, but of course, that's not always possible. People might be renting for the first time, right? And of course, plus all your forms needed, which we cover in the course below. The document example will be in the course. Okay, so I want you to have a bit of things in mind, just an open mindset. Help them. You are helping them. You are educating them during this time. Be open with your communication. You are here to help, and you are paid by the listing agent, right? Because sometimes when they're reaching out to you, let's say it's via like Facebook or something like that, they're just concerned. They don't know what's happening. You are there to help them, and they will pay you nothing. These are all documents. Sometimes they're like, oh, I'm not concerned. These documents, I don't know if I should use or trust sending them. Make sure I talk about this in the course too. We pick up the phone, we call them. These are stuff you have to do. You will have a lot of lease clients, lease possible leads. You have to qualify them for your own time. These are all documents the landlord will require, and you will need them to do your job. I will need them to do my job efficiently. You will handle all contracts for them. Typically, a lease is 1 year. Sometimes they don't know that. You are building the relationship with them, and you are thinking long term. These potential clients of yours, right, that you get, if you get 20, 30, 40 lease leads reach out to you and you convert at a 1 to 5% ratio, you will make a lot of money in this industry, but treat everyone like gold. You are growing your business. Be smart with your time, but you are growing your business. These potential lease leads, and I talk about it in the course, have a potential lifetime value of $60, $70, $80,000 lifetime. I know it sounds crazy because you might have just only made like 1, 2, 2,500, 3,000 from a lease, not much money, but it grows. More affluent friends or family that they will refer you to because you've treated them like gold. They're potential buyers in the future, but they might lease again in the future. Think long term with this stuff, guys. This is the 5 steps to qualify your tenants and client communication. We'll see you right out of the computer. I really hope that helped, guys. And as mentioned, if you were looking to have it all, the entire process from A to Z, first the logistics and actions of working with both the tenant side and the landlord side, then get into the fun stuff. How to generate those leads, get those clients and close deals. 0 to your first 10,000 per month is the goal of this course, and everything is included. I've been asked so many times, I know brand new agents watch this channel. I wanted to have something for you to hit the ground running right away with Leases. That link in the description below is also a value link for the time being for the YouTube family. Get it now, take action, learn a ton, and have it to refer back to when needed. I'll add that value link right here as well if needed. If you have any questions at all, DM, email, comment on this video. I get back to everyone. My name is Callum Moore, eXp Realty real estate broker here in Ontario. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.